Well, hello, boys and girls again. Let me pull these off. Hello, boys and girls. Once again, it's Riding with Killer. As you can see by my garb, I am out riding. Right now, we're parked at the gas station in beautiful Kohler City, Missouri, Barnhart, Missouri. You can see I got the left side of the bike fixed. I'm on Amy. Still, don't know about the foot. I can ride as long as I ain't got to get on and off much. Get off much, sex joke. Get on much, get off much, or shift much. I mean, up on the highway, I'm okay. It's the shifting that's kind of bothering the foot. But we are trying to get ready to go to work tomorrow. I mean, been out now 2 weeks. And yeah, the doctor said, go back Christmas at my discretion. My discretion is we're going to try it and see. I'm going to do some things around the house when I get back home. And then we'll go try it and see how painful it is. As you can tell by how we're doing this, I didn't get a GoPro for Christmas. That's okay, I'll get one eventually. And if you read my blog at williamkillermiller.com, I am still not updated it yet, simply because where I update it at is closed due to COVID till after the first of the year. They were open, they went back in, they cleaned everything, and now they're closed again. So, we're there. And I'm out today simply because it's a 50-degree day in December, and I decided to go ride. I am going to do some other things, but I decided to go ride. I went up to Barnes & Noble, spent the last of my Christmas gift stuff, got Willie and Bobby Nelson's new book, and the book that Terry Jennings wrote about his dad, Life with My Outlaw Father, about Waylon. Hopefully they're good. Almost bought Jimmy Buffett's new book, but didn't. So, anyway, I would have wrote yesterday, and I would have put the back shocks on this, and there would have been a video of that. But I spent the day working on the wife's Cadillac. Working on the Cadillac. Thought all I was going to have to do was tear the front end apart, replace the headlight bulb, and be done, and we'd have low beam headlights again. No. Nope. Nada. No bueno. No go. That wasn't it. No. Because the wiring to the low beam in the headlight assembly. Speaking of cool cars, Grand Am was an original Grand Am, not the little front wheel drive dude. But the wiring inside the internal headlight assembly went bonkers and burnt up the low beam. I pulled it apart and everything there was just crispy and crackly. So now we get to order a new one of them. That's, by the time you pay for it and get it here, that's $200. Pull the front end up, if I get a warm enough day to do it again, pull the front end off again, unplug one, plug one in, and hopefully everything works. I hope. Which brings me to the point of today, star date 27/20. I'll get right here in a minute. Time and date mean nothing to me, but they mean everything to me. So, anyway, the deal of today is complexity. That is the word for today. Can you say it? Complexity. Unnecessary complexity. To make it all smooth and slick and everything, we gotta make this go with this, with this, with this. No, you don't. No, really, you don't. Simply because of this. The complexer it is, the harder it is for people to work on. Which means that people are going to have to take it to shops to have it worked on, whether it's bikes or cars. And they do that on purpose, because I did it yesterday. Yes, it took me 4 hours. Yes, I cut my hand open and bled all over the place. At the dealer, that would have been a $300 trip to replace a $50 light bulb that they couldn't have replaced and would have had to order what I had to order. But I'm ordering it through Rock Auto. They would have had to order it through somewhere else, so it would have been hella more expensive. Same way with anything else. I mean, yeah, now look at this. This is dead simple. Speedo, tacho, couple little lights. Go look on a modern touring bike. Infotainment center till it goes out. Then it's take it to the dealer and just fork over the credit card, which is what you're doing. I mean, you know, unless you got a lot of money to pay for it in cash. All that nice fancy stuff that is put on stuff is great if it ain't going out. It's cool, it's neat. You can reach up here and just start touching buttons and stuff and bring up all your maps and all of that. Yeah, that's all well and good. Or that's got a carburetor on it. And yes, they are harder to tune. They are harder to get right than fuel injection. Fuel injection is pretty much set it and forget it. But you got to have the codes to set it, and the laptops, and preferably a dyno to set it all up. So, yes, it's easier in some aspects. It's quicker, but it's not necessarily easier and simpler. And part of this is the reason why we have bikes that cost $20,000 up, $10,000 up for sure. Cars that cost $30,000 or $20,000 up, most of the time $40,000 up. You could say, oh, well, it's due to union labor jacking the price up because they're making $50 an hour. Now they're making about $20 an hour, not 50. And that's a small cost. Then you got the dealer cost. Then you got all the other costs. And then the cost of the freaking complexity of the vehicle. No pickup. Unless it's the very top of the line Silverado, F-150, Dodge, whatever. Should have all the infotainment that trucks do. You don't need a 12-inch touch screen to tell you how to work your radio. You need a radio with a couple of knobs and a place to shove it. Or to say, yeah, it's getting a little windy out here. Same way with a bike. You don't need rider mode. Oh, rider mode is great. ABS is great. I've ridden bikes with ABS. I will say ABS is a good thing, especially in the rain. Rider mode is that right there. That's your throttle. There's your clutch, the hands, and your noggin is your rider mode. If it's wet, slow down. You know, if you're not comfortable with being at 9/10 on your bike, back down to 7 or 8/10. You don't need rider mode to tell you that and to keep you safe. The only thing I wish bikes come with all the time is heated grips, but I bought heated gloves to cover that. And so far, they're working out good. Anyway, I got some more riding I got to do, folks. Eventually, this will all be done with GoPro, and I'll have one of them weird things out here talking to me and a camera mounted on my head, and I'll look like damn Donald Duck or something. I'll look different. And people will point, look at that alien. But anyway, eventually that will happen. In the meantime, bear with me. Your friend Killer out here riding around. Peace, love, and motorcycles. Till the next time, Happy New Year. And hopefully we'll all go ride on New Year. Peace, love, motorcycles. Protect yourself, protect others. Take care. Talk at y'all later. Bye.